Hello, I'm Marnell from Miemie's Keepsakes. Thank you for joining me today. I am here to start working on my journal for the new collaboration that Rachel from Rachel and Bella Craft put together. She and Angela Kerr from Angela Kerr Designs made a beautiful kit. Half of it's on Angela's website and the other half is at Rachel and Bella's website or shops. I'll put all the information in the description box. I also link their videos from yesterday to give you more information about the whole collaboration. I think Carol Laws and Ruby and Paul are making pockets today, but I am going to start my journal off with a masterboard because I got printed the kits, but I have a newer printer that I'm not familiar with, and I wanted to print it double-sided, and a lot of it is upside down on the other side, so I thought these I can use to make a masterboard and then make journaling cards and tags from that. The other thing I did, I don't know, it was just a disastrous day for printing. I also, like this one, I forgot to take the double-sided off the first kit I printed, and so a lot of them are actually double printed. So like on this one you can see the lady's face. The page actually is different, but this would be perfect for a masterboard, I think. Should be okay. So let's see. I'm going to have the base of my masterboard. Just use some of my glue book pages. I just need to get my glue book closer as well. Still have threads hanging off everywhere. See how far we get with this, and then maybe I should just tear a couple of pages out, then I have more room here to glue everything on. So let's just glue up a couple of these pages together. Yes, this is a huge kit. I think, I don't want to lie, but I almost think that Angela said that there's 63 pages in the kit, the two kits combined, which is a lot. Thinking I want some of my glue book pages to use as well to tear up. And so let's just start with any of this. We'll just tear into the papers. I'm gonna cut this white edge off. These scissors, and then just start anywhere. Sad part about this is I printed these double-sided, most of them, and then because I didn't put them in correctly in my paper, I didn't load it correctly into my printer, and that's why one side is upside down. Let's see what else is here. Like I say, I can't even remember whose kit is who anymore. I printed both, and it's a lot. Hopefully I can have enough time to make more than one journal with this beautiful kit, or both kits, because they are amazing. Like, this is double-sided. It's actually sad. But this way they're not going to waste. I'm using it all. I think this one was from Angela's, if I'm not mistaken. The checkered kind of print. I'm going to add a lot of glue stick. Make sure it glues on. Oh, I wanted to. Okay. Got the white edges off. Yes, it is a beautiful day. I am wearing my sweater. It's a little later in the day already. You watched my journal of stitchery, you'll know that I couldn't record during the day because my neighbor is demolishing its garage, the concrete floor of the garage, with a jackhammer. So we've been listening to that since the beginning of this week. It's just horrendous, but I'm promised I won't complain about it anymore, but it's very difficult not to talk about it because it feels like it's all I heard all day, or all couple of days for now. I'm pretty sure I'm having nightmares about that each night. Look at this beautiful page. Oh. Isn't that pretty? So yeah, it's a very nice warm spring kind of day here. We took the dogs for a walk. I don't want that straight line there. By the lake, and it was just simply beautiful. And everybody was outside walking, so that was just nice that it is already warmer here. I know lots of other places that still has snow and it's cold. And I am just randomly moving this around and adding these papers anywhere on my page. Not really having a plan because I'm gonna cut this up and none of it would be exactly where it is now in the end. Let's just tear that as well. Part off so it's not in our face, and you never know, I might just cut that face off just the way that you cut these papers. Let's do that. I wonder if I should add some paper, like book page in here. I'm gonna do that next maybe. And I am starting out with fairly big pieces, just randomly putting them down. And we are gonna cut this up when we're done, so it doesn't really matter where you add these in. So the hashtag for this collaboration is hashtag jigsaw. Let me see. Journal jigsaw. It's kind of like a tongue twister. Let's put that there. Well, this is here. And I think there's a shabby and a more rustic journals being made. So every day for the next month there will be 2 videos for this collaboration. I will post the list in my message board for YouTube, and it will be on my Facebook as well as on Instagram. Try to do that today. If you want to print the list or just look at the list every day to see who's doing what. Yesterday was Angela and Rachel, I believe. Like I said, today is Carol Laws and Ruby and Pearl. Let's maybe fold this in. And my pages aren't really scraps here, but they were, I wouldn't be using this for anything else because they're misprints. So I don't feel bad to tear into these full pages of printed journaling kit or journaling pages, because at least I'm using it for something. It's not just, where will I put this? It's not just gonna be recycled, which I'm very happy about. I'll turn this one too small. I'll put it over there. Just want to tear that white piece off. Let's take this beautiful piece. Like I mentioned before, these might be cut off. You don't know what's gonna happen at the end with a masterboard. I hope the light is okay. But as I said, I was forced to wait until really late today to do my video because of the noise in the background. Maybe I'll lift this one up and add something like this in there. Because it's so noisy, there's no way that you want to sit through that. I've done one video where I kind of thought the sound wasn't too bad, but it's just still so distracting, even just to try and sit and talk or record the video. It's just, yeah, it's just difficult because it's so distracting. Anyway, and I was, when he finished his driveway, I was extremely happy because I thought, hallelujah, he's done. But then the next day he demolished. Look at this beautiful page. We demolished the garage. Definitely not done. Oh. Let's see if we can. So yeah, soon I think next week's gonna be nice and warm again. So I will have to start thinking about going to my house and cleaning up the garden. And there's just another thing added to the everyday things that you need to do, but it's all fun. It is. I do enjoy gardening, and we cannot just let it sit there and go to not take care of it. Okay, so now we need something here. These pages are, I think this one I printed double. Yeah, oh, and upside down. Double and upside down. I did a double whammy here. Let's do this part here. And I am doing big pieces. I'll come in and do smaller pieces later on. Put that right side up there. Let's do another piece of book page here. I picked this book page because it's not too yellow. I actually think it goes better with the kit. Just see if I lower the blind, if that helps with the light. I think it does a little bit. Okay. We're getting there. Let's do these beautiful flowers. Now, but I have all that already there, and that's too similar too. Let's find something else. Oh, maybe we'll do that. Yeah, so there's an ephemera kit. There is, let's put it this way, because otherwise the house, oh wait, then it doesn't fit up. The house is upside down, but again, you probably won't even know what that is eventually. Let's put something neutral in here. Eventually, once I tear this up, you won't know that the house is upside down. Or that I double printed on these, mind you, as well. Because that is what I did. Don't ask me how I managed that, but yeah. Just didn't read the or followed the instructions on the computer printer, I suppose. I'm just looking for something to add in there. Maybe we'll put a strip of that in there. Need a little something here. I want something on kind of like just in there, so it's not just book page. Let me find, let's see. Oh, this is so pretty. We could do some of that. It is still fairly neutral. Something like that. Okay. Just cutting the white strips off, and then that's beautiful on the back side as well. So there's lots of greens and yellows and turquoise and just so many beautiful, beautiful colors in here, and it's bright and cheerful and just simply ready for spring. Let's add this bright page next to that. Whoops, very neutral one. Yeah, you're not getting a good idea. I did do a video to introduce the kit. I think, can't remember when. If you want to watch that video, but again, that same kind of video is both on Angela's and Rachel's channels. Are they showing? Oh, that's pretty. Shall I do that? The entire kits. If you want to go look at that, or just go to their shops and buy the kits. It is a huge kit, as I said. Let's put this here. Straight edge on the bottom. Lots and lots of things to choose from. Shall we add something a little bit more cheerful in here? Colorful, shall I say. Everything is cheerful with this kit. And then the other thing that I like to do is I like to do a masterboard, and then I also like to make clusters. So that's probably something that I would do before I make ephemera, because once you have clusters, according to me, ephemera comes fast and easy because you already have a good base. Oh, that is pretty green. you have a good base to decorate a lot of your ephemera pieces. So for me, clusters is a good way of cheating and getting your ephemera decorated fast. And if you make too many clusters, which I normally do, you just keep it for the next journal. Now let's see, we need something in here, and I am looking for maybe some, let's do this one, just something neutral. It's already there as well, but I think it should be okay. Just need to cover that white piece as well. And then maybe we'll tear out this little birdie and add him in there for a splash of color. What else do we need? Oh, I do want to put some of this in here. I do love this paper. It is just beautiful. Where is my book page? Let's add a little bit of book page, and again, just to break it up. Something in there. And in the back of this, we're going to collage like just writing paper. So when it just strengthens everything, and if you're making tags and journal toppers and things, you already have a backing to write on. And if this is too busy, you think, oh my goodness, it's way too busy, you can always just add some gesso on top. You don't have to keep all of it. If you add a light layer of gesso on top of all of this, it would still show through, but it kind of pushes it back into the background, and I like doing that sometimes. Not that that is my idea at all. I think the first time I saw that was on Ardime's. She does that a lot. Shall we put that over there? And then we need something in here. Another page. Let's add that in there. We need something tall and skinny in there. And then the last one, something there. Let's just cut the white off. Not straight at all, of course. And let's just make a straight edge. Let's just go in quickly and see if we want to add smaller pieces on some of these, just to give it some, just to break it up if there's really big pieces. Let me see. Okay. Lots of glue over that one, but it's okay. I think that's okay. So let's do the back quickly. For the back, I'll definitely use way bigger pieces just to get it done faster. And I'm going to use things that you can write over, because this would be the writing spot of it. I had some dyed papers. That one will be good too. Some of my dyed papers here. Let's add some coffee dyed papers, and like I say, these I'm gonna do way bigger just because it's writing spot. You don't want it to be too busy. Oh, that's my philosophy, and it's obviously way faster than doing little pieces one by one. New glue page. I was thinking that is 2 pages. And these pages are in my website shop, and also I have them in my Etsy shop. If you do not like dyeing your own papers, you can go buy them over there. Some turquoise. What's this one? I think we could safely say we can write over this. I think so. And we have some turmeric paper here. There's lots of yellow in these kits. Okay, I need another glue stick. Can you believe it? When you are making masterboards, it definitely eats into glue sticks. You can also use the collage medium, but again, because I'm using so much paper, glue, I prefer to use a cheaper option than the collage medium. to do the master boards. It's just otherwise it gets, but the collage medium is really nice to use. Okay, and now I dropped it. Let's see what else. There's this one too. Luckily I have spare glues next to me. If you watched my video on how I organized my craft cart, that is why I said I needed a lot of glue in my craft cart, because if you don't drop it, it's just done at the worst moments. Let's see if I can find in the scraps. That one is good for backgrounds. That one will be good too. That one might be a little too dark. That one can work. Oh, there's a polka dot. I was hoping I had some of the yellows and greens, but I obviously didn't misprinted the yellows and the greens. But okay, we'll just use what we have because I don't want to print more, obviously. Okay, let me just get organized a little bit and put that on that side. Just cut that away. And I have no idea how this will be cut out and how it would look once we're done, but we'll come back and decorate some of the pieces that we're cutting up at in a later video. Let's add some coffee dyed paper again. And these are great as well if you're doing it on a file folder, then obviously you don't have to back it as well. But if you're doing it on a file folder for like journal covers as well, so they're very versatile. I have another piece of coffee dye here. Let's just put it on the page. That's such a nice brown spot there. Let's use it. Okay. Let's add some of this. Isn't that pretty? And I'm using bigger pieces for the writing space because you don't want it to be too bumpy either. Want it to be easy to write on. Let's see if we can add more of the colored papers. Oh, I can't do that. That's the same paper. We'll just do it there and cut that straight once we're there. There's more of the, let's add that. There's just a little piece. This is blue cabbage dyed papers. Way too much glue. Okay, let's get another glue paper. Need something here. How about, no, that's yellow again. This is more cabbage dye papers. Purple cabbage dye. And that again is in my shop as well. Okay, so that is almost done. Let's just add this one somewhere. It's lying here. I thought it was already glued on. There's a big piece of yellow turmeric paper. Yes, Angela's backgrounds would have been great here, but I didn't, for some reason, obviously didn't print those. Maybe by then I already figured out how I need to set up my printer to get them printed correctly. That's why with Angela's kit I didn't have so many bloopers. Just looking for more papers that would be good for writable spaces. Here's one, would be great. Something in here. Let's put the blue stripes in here. Oops. Okay, and then just this part is left. Oh, that was a bad tear. Cut the white off. You can flip it this way. And then one last piece. Shall we do the stripes again? That shall work. Okay. It's getting dark now. So let's just clean this up a little bit. And then we can cut. Okay. Lots of pieces of paper that I need to throw away at the end of this. So let's just grab my cutter. Okay, here's my cutter. And let's cut it up so we can see how much we can get out of this one. So let's do, okay, that might be, let's do like maybe a journaling card. Let's do that. And let's do like maybe a belly band or two. It's still very wet. A belly band or tall skinny tags. That's a tall skinny tag. Let's do another belly band. Okay, didn't cut through. Whoops. I think it's because the glue is still very wet. We can even, well, I'm not going to do pockets because I did both. And so the rest, let's just do tags. So this one, if I just do this one, maybe just keep it like that and just do a tall skinny tag maybe. I like a tall skinny tag. This one we can do two smaller tags. Is that even straight? Probably not. Okay, that is not good at all. I'll cut that off and just reshape it until we're happy. Maybe I'll do this because that one's not too bad. You can also have like a gift card or an old credit card and you do that. Shall I just leave this? Let's do a teeny tiny tag. And then let's do this again. This one doesn't seem to be even either. Doesn't really matter. No, it doesn't. So let's do this one. Just a little tiny tag. You never know when you'll need a tiny tag. This one I would make two smaller journaling cards, one square. This one needs to be cut off. This one I'm gonna leave. Could do a belly band and maybe just do this way because I've cut through her face on that side. This one, let's use the cutter, then I know it's straight. Or well, even with the cutter I sometimes do not cut straight. Shall we do like a fatter tall tag? With the taller tags you can always just cut them shorter once you need a shorter tag, so I like just to keep them taller. let's do that with this one as well. So this could possibly become 2 tags once I have my journal, but I'm not sure. 2 journaling cards again. This one. 2 journaling cards again, and that's it. So let's see what we got. Well, a messy table. Just clean it up so we can see. This is a one, so this is the other side, and of course they still need to be decorated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 journaling cards, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tags, but not too bad, from papers that I cannot use in my journal because I've misprinted them. So don't throw your misprints away. Make clusters and collage rolls or masterboards. So thank you for watching. I hope you will join everybody in this collaboration. Thank you, Rachel, for hosting this collaboration. I'm very lucky to be part of Rachel's design team and participating again in her collaboration. It's just amazing, and it's so much fun to see what everybody is doing and how everybody interprets or use the kits differently. I'll post throughout the month. I think I'm on the 7th of April, but I'll post throughout the month working on this journal and also working on other projects during this month. Thank you again, Rachel, for hosting, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope to see you soon. Bye.